Alright, so in today's video we're going to be discussing how Infinite Warfare has a better DLC gun system than Black Ops 3. Now, comparing BO3 and IW in the community is very easy to tell, you know, which the community would stand for, and that's Black Ops 3 obviously. Now, in my last video I did, if you guys didn't see it, it'll be in the end of the video, and like the end screen thingy where you can click on it. I talked about how Infinite Warfare has a better supply drop system than BO3, and how a lot of things in Black Ops 3 are locked behind a paywall because of the supply drops and how bad they are and everything like that. You can just go check that video out. But today we're going to be talking about the DLC weapons specifically, not even just getting items, because even getting, you know, skins for your specialists and everything like that, even they can be hard. You know, calling cards and anything, practically anything that is locked behind a supply drop in Black Ops 3 is really hard to get. So now it's not just the generalization of anything behind a supply drop. This is weapons specifically. So let's talk about the weapons. So we'll first go with Black Ops 3. So Black Ops 3 is a game where it has singular DLC weapons. Now what I mean by that, it might not be the right wording, but that's what I'm using. What I mean by singular DLC weapons is the weapon is by itself. It does not have a variation of it, like Infinite Warfare does, like World War 2 does. And, you know, those variants usually, well, in World War 2 they don't impact the actual gun's performance. If there is a epic version of a gun, it will be the cosmetic look of the weapon, and that is it. It'll not change the actual performance of the weapon besides the iron sight. Some iron sights on certain different variants make them pretty OP. Like, there are really good variants. Like, if you guys play World War 2 and you're familiar with the PPSH duck soup, that thing is a beast. Like, if you've got that guy, it's like a pretty OP weapon just in terms of the iron sight, but it doesn't do any different damage, fire rate, and stuff like that. But in Infinite Warfare, you do get variants, epic, legendary, and rare. I'm pretty sure in common, we're not talking about common, but epic, legendary, and rare that do, well, no, we'll talk about common as well. All of the variants, rare, epic, legendary, and common, do change the performance and the statistics of the actual gun itself. But in Black Ops 3, it's the one DLC weapon, and that's it. Of course, all the DLC weapons in Black Ops 3 are extremely OP and have their pros and cons. Mine would two weapons I can think of that has a very big pro and a bad con probably is the HG40 and the Sten. The HG40 has quite a slow fire rate, but at the same time it's a very strong SMG. It just doesn't compete very well in close quarter fights with other SMGs such as the VMP or the Kuda or basically any other SMG. And then the Sten has a little bit higher of a fire rate than it, which makes it a little bit more of a dominant gun, but not as much. But guns like the PPSH and the MSMC, two very OP weapons, assault rifles, probably the KVK and the, I can't actually think of another one. Yeah, I don't know. The Man of War is pretty OP, but anyway, yeah. So those are the kind of things we're dealing with here. Infinite Warfare has DLC weapons that have variations of the gun, and Black Ops 3 has the normal, standard, just singular, by itself, standard DLC weapon. Now, the difference between Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3 in terms of acquiring these DLC weapons are hugely different, and in a huge way. So if you guys don't play Infinite Warfare and are not too familiar with it, I wouldn't be surprised if you're not, because of how much hate it got. Unfortunately, I stand for Infinite Warfare. Talking about acquiring DLC weapons in Infinite Warfare is easily the best in the game. All you do is challenges for it, and you can also earn keys to open supply drops, which go to salvage. You can craft weapons in the crafting store or crafting shop for different variants. You know, you save the salvage, you do challenges for it. I'm pretty sure there's weekly challenges in multiplayer and zombies where you can do a certain thing that'll give you this salvage. And the awesome thing about it is, if like you're a variety player in COD, you play a bit of campaign, a bit of multiplayer, a bit of zombies, and you've got a variant that you really like in multiplayer, you can play zombies and acquire keys through playing zombies, as well as the challenges. Maybe you might get 250 salvage for opening, I don't know, say 100 doors, or you get 60 keys for getting 1,000 kills or something like that, 100 kills, 250 kills, I don't know, but you can do challenges besides just playing zombies by itself, that actually work towards salvage and keys for multiplayer. So if you don't just want a no-life multiplayer like I do, you can play a bit of zombies and earn those keys through that. So not only first of all do these weapons have variations, not only can you unlock them through challenges in multiplayer, not only can you craft weapons with salvage, but you can then go to zombies and earn these keys through just playing that, as well as challenges, man, and challenges in multiplayer. This game has so much potential, even though it's, you know, over a year old, I'm pretty sure by now. It's such a good game. It's just got so many things that people just don't give it credit for. Everyone, like, kisses Black Ops 3's ass, and fair enough, it's a Black Ops game. It's just got that feel to it that when you play it, you're just like, hell yeah, you know, this is COD, this is like a good game. But Infinite Warfare, like I mentioned in the other video, it's better in practically every single way, besides the fact that it's not in the Black Ops series. It has better movement, it's a smoother, better game. I literally don't put up with lag issues, except if it's like connectivity from the host, but the servers, like, I know the servers may be the same, but I don't know, it's just something about Infinite Warfare. It's a very smooth game. I feel good when I'm playing it, same with Black Ops 3, but it's just got good movement. It's just like, it's better in every way. If you want DLC weapons on Black Ops 3, you have to spend either a lot of money getting them, be that 0.1% that gets the luck of getting a gun out of a supply drop, and even then it could be like a melee weapon, it could be a pistol, it could be the D13 sector, it could be a gun that you don't even want. And every time that I got a DLC weapon out of a normal supply drop just by opening it with keys and stuff, and it was like maybe the NX Shadowclaw or just something I didn't want, I'm just like, oh my god, that's such a waste. Now I'm going to be waiting 4 more months until I get another DLC weapon. So there's a lot of things to praise Infinite Warfare for, and I'm not trying to change people's minds, but I'm just trying to open people's minds up to Infinite Warfare being a better game than people perceive it, and you know, put it on the line as. People put it on the line as like, you know, the worst Call of Duty, futuristic exosuits, this, that, and the other. And just like I said in the other video, a lot of the people that I know that give Infinite Warfare shit and everything like that play Black Ops 3 themselves, and that's very hypocritical, because Infinite Warfare and BO3 are the exact same games in terms of their settings. They're both in futuristic times, they both have exosuits, they both have specialists and that sort of stuff, so in a sense they're the same style of game. You can't say Infinite Warfare is worse than Black Ops 3 because it has futuristic feels to it, and exosuits and boost sliding, when Black Ops 3 is literally that. And that's probably the thing that annoys me about the most when people say anything bad about Infinite Warfare. It's the fact that, you know, it's a futuristic game and this, that, and the other. We wanted boots on the ground. Well, you seem to be happy with Black Ops 3, but yeah, that was futuristic, you know, like, come on, open your eyes, you know, sort of thing like that. It's very, very annoying. It's just because it doesn't have that Black Ops title. Everyone loves the Black Ops series. BO1 and BO2 were BO2 was my favorite COD, hands down. So, you know, I think it's a lot of people just don't want to give any other games credit that isn't in the Black Ops series, or the MW series, I guess, too, because that was a big hit. But you get what I mean, eh? You understand that Infinite Warfare has a lot of better things about it than Black Ops 3. Like I said, not only can you earn DLC weapons through challenges, not only can you craft weapons in the crafting store, not only can you earn salvage to craft those weapons, you can do challenges to earn them in multiplayer. If you don't like no-lifing multiplayer, you can go into zombies and earn keys and salvage through there. It's just like, it's a snowball effect. You get one thing, you get to go to another. And another awesome thing about this is that season pass holders are finally rewarded. I'm sure a lot of people were saying, like, it would be awesome if, you know, season pass holders got to acquire these DLC weapons. Like in Black Ops 2, if you bought the Revolution map pack, you actually got the first iteration of the Peacekeeper that we saw in Call of Duty, and yes, it was OP and everything like that. DLC weapons always are, because most of the time they are paid to get, you know, you do pay to get them, unless you're just very, very lucky to get them without having to pay, and having that luck, like I said, being lucky. But a lot of people wanted DLC weapons to be acquirable through the season pass, and now with Infinite Warfare it is, because every season pass holder gets these weapons as soon as they come out. and then the people who don't want to buy the season pass get the choice to do challenges, different separate challenges. You can do challenges to unlock the DLC weapons, then you can do multiplayer challenges to get salvage and get keys to open supply drops and craft the weapons. It's just like, this game has so much diversity in it. You get choices upon choices upon choices with different ways to get these DLC weapons. It's just amazing. Infinite Warfare is an amazing game. So that's how Infinite Warfare has a better DLC gun system than Black Ops 3, and in my opinion, Infinite Warfare in terms of add-ons is probably the best game for it in Call of Duty history. I don't care what anyone says. This game has, 1, so much diversity in ways to get these DLC weapons. 2, a lot of them aren't locked behind a paywall because you can earn keys, which don't take very long. You don't have to play for hours a day. You could just play for an hour and a half a day after school, after work, whatever your schedule is in your life. An hour and a half is all you need to do each night, even every second night, and you'll require keys. You'll get them, you'll get to open them, and eventually you'll get a weapon. And like I talked about in that actual other video, the DLC weapons, or well, not even the DLC weapons, but just the normal weapons with variants in the game are not that hard to get. Really, they're not. You don't have to open 1,000 supply drops to get one variant. You could open probably about 100 supply drops and get at least 3 epic variants and like a Mark II variant. I'm not too sure of the statistics. If you guys want me to actually do an in-depth video where I pull up the statistics and look at each percentage for the variants and compare them to Black Ops 3's, let me know in the comment section. If you want me to do that, if you want me to do more videos comparing and doing verses for Call of Duty in specific aspects, let me know. I'd love to do that. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do drop a like on it. If I've changed your mind about Infinite Warfare or opened your mind up a little bit, please let me know. I just wanted to do this video to put a little bit of light on Infinite Warfare rather than hate it like a lot of people do. So yeah, smash a like on the video, drop a like. I just said that. Subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications for more videos. Let me know what other stuff you want me to see surrounding COD in the comment section below. I'll catch you all in the next video. Have a great day, guys, and I'm out.